Look at this. It's already recommended to me. Did you even search for it? It's already my recommendations, and I didn't even not been signed into my account. It's already here. I don't really know. I don't really know what this is about.
Even now, carefully.
What is carefully? Okay. First off, I should say I'm going in blind. I don't really read stuff that I have to read. Or I don't, for example, this one I only watched because it was related to the Flame Chasers. Other than that, didn't really read. For example, this one I didn't watch. This one I didn't watch. Didn't watch this one either. Didn't watch this one. Didn't even watch this one for Genshin. Didn't watch this one. There's a bunch of things I don't watch. This one I'm only watching because Heaven lookalike seems to be here, and that is the only reason why. Because I need to know if I should save up to pull for him or not. Because I'm debating just pulling the Herta, because I already have the resources for her.
Even now, carefully continues to bear the dawn. In the beginning,
So I don't even know what Catholic is.
there was light, and the Titans created the first heaven and earth.
So
Then
what is
carefully molded humans and made a calendar to
Catholic? Okay, sorry.
continues to bear the dawn.
Catholic sounds like a place.
In the beginning, there was light, and the Titans created the
And
first
Titans are the
heaven
gods.
and earth. Then carefully molded humans
And then the place molded
and made a
humans.
calendar to mark the passage
Yeah, it sounds like Catholic is a god, but it seems to be a
of
place.
time, giving birth to history.
Cool
Humanity
time.
thrived in a golden age. Their
This looks like a map you get from another game. It doesn't look like it belongs in Honkai Star Rail.
countless cities covered the world, sometimes in harmony, sometimes in strife.
Okay, wait. Kremnos, Grove of Epiphany, Styxius, Okahama, Okima, Ohio, Genostopolis, Macedonia. I only recognize Styx. I assume all of these are like Greek places. I think that's that.
Till the heretical black tide came from beyond the sky and
What is Black Tide?
swallowed Amphorius. Oh, the
Well,
mighty
this is also the
Kefali
place.
lifted the dawn.
Okay, wait, so Atlas. Kefali's Atlas, I guess. Kefali is a guy. It's not a place. Okay. It's a
On their
person.
shoulders, and thanks to their protection, the holy city's walls stood tall. But a titan's eternal slumber was the price we paid.
Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Titans, as in the Greek Titans. Okay.
Now
Forgot Greek had Titans. I only remembered the gods.
darkness envelops Amphorius, and the horns of war sound from within Castrum Kremnus' ruins.
Is Kremnos an actual thing in Greek, or is it supposed to be a play on Chronos? Or is it just a made-up word?
The black tide took Nikador, the titan of strife, and in madness they fell. Their armies now raise their spears, vowing to set this broken world aflame. The
Something like that.
messengers beg, this broken world aflame.
It's a lightning
The
lord. Okay.
messengers beg, hastening to the remaining cities for help, but receive only silence in return. Temple of the Three Fates,
This is a Greek thing.
Philosopolus. Are the priests there willing to share their god's prophecy?
The three fates, those are Greek.
No. The scales have long been broken. And
Okay.
Cosmix the Time Weaver hides in the mist, their prophecy silent. The cradle of knowledge, grove of epiphany. Are the sages there, willing to provide their knowledge?
Who are the
No.
sages? Is this a
The
sage?
flames of war burnt through all the leaves. And even Circe's the Reason Titan has entered death's embrace. Ah, death. Thanatos, the Death Titan, once
Story.
promised to guide the deceased back to the River of Souls. But even when the ocean waves have fallen silent, where is the Reaper who protects the lost?
It's
and
just
Aquila protects
it's
the
two moons.
lost.
That seems to be two moons. Or is that the sun? Or are those planets?
And Aquila, the giant god of the sky, why have you closed your eyes,
Yo, I like
leaving
this design.
humanity alone in the Evernight?
Yo, this is a sick design.
Gods, what has happened to you all? Even now, Kefali continues to bear the dawn.
Oh, wait, I thought he lost his arm. I thought, like, from his position, I thought he lost his arm. In here, wait, 256. I thought he lost his arm. 256. But no, it's actually behind him to carry the boulder better. Also, what is it? Sand? Sand?
Dawn, but the holy city's walls will
He's
not
kept it.
stand eternal. The age of Titans has fallen.
So what is it?
Only heroes can bring hope. One day, the nameless deliverer will inherit the gods' core flames and reform this broken world, just like that world bearer, Kefali.
Okay, this is not what I thought it would be. I thought it'd be about, what's his name? Phanon? Yeah, supposed to be Greek. Why do birds fly? It's Kevin. Kevin. Okay. Uh, so, okay, so if, okay. So this a Honkai Star Rail original story. In which case, it seems to be Greek, and I am hyped for it. But the problem that I have with this, and a fear, it's not an actual current problem, is that people are going to relate this to the Flame Chaser Elysian Realm story. And then there'll be two arguments. If it's not good, well, if it's good, there'll be no argument. If it's not as good and has some flaws, and people will be like, "Oh, that's not fair. This story didn't have enough time, didn't have as much time as the Elysian Realm." But then there'll be the other side, which would be like, "Yeah, that's the problem. They didn't have enough time." But if it's just by itself and it's not exactly related to Elysian Realm, then I would have the problem of why even have the Flame Chasers here? Because this is clearly a Kevin guy. Why even have the Flame Chasers? And if they are related to the Flame Chasers, then like I said, it's gonna be compared to the Elysian Realm story. But I am hyped. Uh, I uh, I assume these are the places we're going to go to, but I don't actually know how this is going to be structured. Like, is this going to be like each place is a map, or are we going to visit only like three places? And then the story will end. We go to to the other planet. Then we come back to the other three places. Is this how it's gonna work, or is this like we're actually gonna go through all of this? Because depending on the time, like it's usually three versions for like a main story quest. But like you only go through like three in a version. So yeah, you could make it actually. The only problem would be if it was rushed. There's also the other thing of there's too many characters. So I don't know if they have it on here, but they introduced two characters from Emperor, but they didn't show what the hell they do. They don't have it. It's on Reddit. So they showed the child. Oh, I just put it here. Not released. Drip marketed is the term everyone uses.
In the NX saga.
Okay, well, I can't find it. Okay, so they already showed this person, drip marketed and this person. So they're going to be released. And I don't know. This is what I don't like about Honkai Star Rail is that they already put them in the gacha and you don't know what their deal is about. But this isn't really, this is more of a nitpick. I hope it's nothing not safe for work here. Okay, wow. Yeah, this guy. Everyone keeps calling Gilgamesh. Yeah, this one. Man, this place is. Uh, where is. Oh, good. This trying to stop it, right? Stop annoying. Yeah, this guy. Imaginary guy. Destruction. They only showed this guy. So like the point is that there's too many characters. It's my problem. There's what, 13? There's too many characters, and I don't know if they're going to be able to flesh out all of them. Because that's the problem with Honkai Star Rail that I had. For example, Rappa, don't care. Root Hill, don't care. Robin, I do care about her. Sunday, did not care about him while he was the villain. I kind of cared about him when he was trying to atone for his past. Still kind of don't care, but like he has potential. Like for most of the like Aventurine, Dokeo, Dr. Ratio, Dokeo, Topaz, Jade, Dokeo. Like there's people who don't care about them obviously, but I don't really care about them during the story. Like you could care about them after the story, see how it goes. But I don't care about them during the story. They don't have any impact on me, which is how I feel. So having like 30, even like just six new characters, they're going to because they're probably going to do the formula of you meet them, you go along the quest with them, they have their flashback, and then you continue the quest, and then the flashback comes to fruition again, or something like that, which is not exactly how I like it. But that's just the formula they do. Eternal Holy City. Okay, so wait. Eternal Holy City. Okay, wait. I should see. Okay, wait. What god were you?
envelops Amphoria's
Okay.
ruins. The black tide miss,
Nikador,
the
the
Titan
Titan
of
of
Strife,
Strife, and he lies in. Wait.
invading cities for help.
Okay, so he lies
Captains
here in Castrum Kremnos, capital of Might. Okay. Okay, who's the next?
Temple of the Silence in return.
Who are the Temple of the Three Fates? Here.
Temple of the
Okay, Janus Parsopolis, City of Thousand Gates. I assume this means the different fates, so like 1,000 fates, 1,000 futures. Love Epiphany, that's wisdom. Where's the Epiphany? Home of Sages. Sages are just future tellers, prophecy givers.
No, the flames of
Oh, so who's
ready
this?
to provide
Is this a
their
sage or is
knowledge.
this the
No,
god?
sees the reason to
The reason Titan. I'm gonna assume that this is the Titan of creation because that's usually what they mean by reason in Honkai. Uh, wait,
war, to provide their knowledge. No, the flames of war burn
is
through
this
all
still
the leaves.
Janus
Grace promised to these
No, this is the Grove of Epiphany. Okay, so they're still in the Grove of Epiphany. I see. Okay.
the cradle of knowledge. Their death's embrace once promised to,
Okay, this is
but
the
you,
Styxius. Uh, what is Styxius? Totally sure. Okay, well,
the
that means
witness,
nothing.
the giant god of the sky. Why have you
I don't
closed
know.
your eyes,
Snow
leaving
City. That
humanity?
doesn't mean much. Not much lore that I can gather. Okay. In the golden age of old, conquered kingdoms flourished across the lands of Emporius. Now, most have been dead, which is, in the hour of peril, Kefali, the Sky Father, bears the sun aloft. It's the sun? Preserving the holy city at the last beacon of light, yet to mend this broken world, heroes must claim the core flames of the ancient titans, even if that means challenging the gods themselves. Oh, that's what I was supposed to say. Uh, this guy. Phaethon? That's not, no, that's Zen the Zone. Uh, sorry, I forgot the name. Does anyone have a name? Hello? Okay, Kevin. I'm gonna say Kevin. So I'm gonna assume that Kevin is gonna take the role of Raiden Mei in Honkai Impact. But instead of Raiden, it's gonna be Kevin. And he's gonna take what is essentially the signets of the Titans. So he would take the signet of so he's deliverance, but deliverer. So he's gonna take the signet of strife, signet of reason, signet of death, signet of wisdom, I guess. Is there other ones? What is this? What?
Well, and Aquila, the giant god of the sky. Why?
Okay, so signet of sight or something. I assume that's what it's gonna do. And there's only like what, 5 or 6 quote unquote gods. So he's gonna take 6 signet for time in the versions. The only problem is that actually no. What I do like Honkai Star Rail has is the POV perspective thing, where you don't have the main character isn't shoved into every single plot line. So I hope that when he's doing his thing, Kevin's doing his thing, Bezos doesn't interfere. Because it's kind of weird to just have this self-insert tag along with the main character of this version. I was doing character of this version. That's what I'm assuming gonna happen. They're hinting at this guy, the hero, Deliverance, the deliverer. He's gonna take on the different signets. But if that's the case, I do kind of wish that the Trailblazer and the Astral Express crew would butt out of this guy's journey. Because it's kind of be a bit off-putting if he's just doing all of this with the Trailblazer behind him. It's like, do we really need to be there? Uh, Star comes back to me. Oh, good. Yeah, people see, look at this. People already comparing it to Honkai Impact, which I've been doing, obviously. It's like it's not our fault. It's Honkai Star Rail's fault. They chose to do this. They clearly know, you know, it's Hoyoverse. Yeah, so people are already going to be comparing it to Honkai Impact. So that's something they have to look out for. I mean the developers of Honkai Star Rail. What giant mecha god? I didn't see any giant mecha god. What are they on about? Uh, yeah. So I also want to see more of the Greek aesthetic. Like I don't want them to lean too hard into it. But Feynor, that's your name. Okay. Wait, what? Why is this guy? Oh, okay. So here's why this guy is saying Thanatos, Kyoshu. This is a GGZ person. So the reason why so Thanatos in GGZ does have a purpose. Thanatos in GGZ was ordered to kill all the other gods that embodied concepts, but none of them could die except or can imbue death onto each other because none of them had the death concept, except for Thanatos, who was the god of death. So Thanatos would start killing everyone under Zeus's command. Zeus would gather all the concepts of the dead gods, and then his god with all the concepts other than death versus Thanatos. So Zeus wanted to kill Thanatos and become the god. Thanatos was like, "You can't kill me. I can kill you." So Thanatos killed Zeus, and all the concepts like exploded into the imaginary. Now, whether or not GGC is actually canon to the Holyverse, I think it is, but GG is kind of lost to time. But yeah, this is why Thanatos was mentioned here. Orpheus, I don't know enough about Dragon Ball Z. I know they have Cthulhu gods in there, but yeah, I want more of the Greece aesthetic. I don't want them to lean too hard into it. Oklahoma. I read it as Ohio, but yeah. Yeah. Kevin. Oh, kind of forgot who Castorus is. I don't watch. I don't watch the version trailer streams, the live streams of Honkai Impact, Star Rail, Genshin. I don't watch them either.
Aquila, the giant god of the sky. Why?
Aquila. Is this Castorus' dragon? That's what they were saying. Also, with you. Castorus is like kind of late here.
Frozen time to once again flame. And that servant of the
No, this is not Aquila. Aquila has an eyeball in the mouth.
house
Also,
with the
it
right
has
to
a skeletal
exist,
structure.
then even frozen death.
This is like fingers, not skeletal structure. This is cool design. I love this. Having one eye, but it's like a floating eyeball, and that moves
Close your
independently.
eyes.
I also love the gold, blue, white color palette. That fits, that like screams weak for some reason. I don't know why.
leaving humanity alone in the Evernight.
Man, such a good design. Although I don't know what this shape is. Is this like an anglerfish? Like it has an antenna?
War,
Like
gods,
what is this? I thought this was a
what
tail,
has
but like
happened
I don't think
to
it is.
you?
Also, what is this? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get Kevin, I mean. Oh, mine is this guy. Oh, bro. Look at Gilgamesh looking one. Welcome back, Flame Chasers. Look at this. If there's one thing I want the pseudo Flame Chasers to have, it's to have their own themes. Because if you don't know, Flame Chasers each have their own themes. So like something they represent, their signets. And they each have their own backstory, even for the ones that don't have a lot of screen time. For example, Kevin, the hero who didn't want to be a hero but must became a hero. I don't really remember hers. Konya, you can see his fate, wants to change fate, can't do that. Uh, Eden, who's the model of her era, but dies with her era. The person who only wanted to fool herself, but ended up fooling the entire world. The alien who who's like a nice guy. I can't say all of this. Part of Phyllis, the lucky girl who like wants to live freely but can't. What is her thing? She has no choices, right? She had no future. Lucio, Infinity, Stars, Cosma, Sakura with her sister, Sue with his doctor, wanted to cure a virus that had no cure. Well, it did have a cure actually, but like they all had the themes. For example, like I said, the one who only wanted to fool herself, ended up fooling everyone, the entire world. Like I want them to have a theme like that. The hero who didn't want to be a hero but has to be a hero. The doctor who wants to cure a virus that has no cure, stuff like that. I want them to have that. This is the Chinese one. Wait, they already have gameplay of Chibi. This is the other character that came out. I don't really know if I'm gonna play for them because just being related to Flame Chasers isn't. She had the past thing, and she was kind of interesting. One of the few characters in Penacony that I liked. So yeah, I do hope that this version, the story quest, is actually good because I can say that the Sunday quest I did not like. Like sure it showed his atonement, but like I could not care, kind of. Like I didn't care about Sunday either. So why bring him back into the story? Well, not why bring him back into the story. I didn't like that they bring him back into the story. See, this is the conundrum. I didn't like Sunday. So in order for me to like Sunday, he has to come back into the story. But I don't like Sunday. But if he comes back into the story, he gets more development. So like it's kind of a dilemma for me. For example, Rappa, if she was brought back into the story, I would not like it. But if she's brought back into the story to get more development and to get more character growth, then sure. This is another thing I don't like about Honkai Story. Honkai Story is a great game. It's just the storytelling is not what I like. The Big Rapper, she's already developed as a character. She doesn't develop more. You don't see her grow. She already grew. The only way to see her grow is in flashbacks. So Sunday, you don't get to see him grow in the while he's a villain. You get flashbacks on how he grew. That's what I don't like. For example, Dunham. He's already a person. You don't get to see him grow, except for that one part where he makes himself his own identity. That's it. I just don't like the storytelling, sadly. But the game is still great. Especially for a turn-based game. Because there's multiple things with turn-based games is that most people don't actually like it. So I'm glad that a lot of people do seem to like it. Just like turn-based games, especially with how quick it is and how easy it is. Space Grease. Yeah, see, this is the problem. This is like the figurehead, other than Schwarzenegger already, Kevin. other than Kevin look-alike. This is the other figurehead for Amphibious. Do you know anything about her? Is Epic Atlas reference? Yeah. Also, I like how they have forms. The design is good. I like all the designs for the it seems. Except for the God of Strife, Titan of Strife, Titans. I don't like, what was his name? I don't like the Titan of Strife this that much, but it's because it needs to tanky, tanky and flimsy. Nameless faces. What is this? Yeah, so I am interested for the. I already lost the video because I logged out, obviously. So I'm because of two things: Greece, and the other thing being Honkai Impact, Flame Chasers. But like I said, I have some fears on flesh out the characters enough. And another fear is if they do flesh out the characters, it's not gonna be in the way I like it. Because it's gonna be like a million flashbacks. Because if you think about Aventurine had a bunch of flashbacks, Act One had a bunch of flashbacks, uh Sunday had a bunch of flashbacks, Robin by proxy has a bunch of flashbacks. Does Brood have flashbacks? I don't really know. Does Jade have flashbacks? I don't really care about Jade. I don't really pay attention to her story quest. Sparkle, I don't like her as a character. Nothing to say about that. Uh, Blade has a bunch of flashbacks. Jinglu has flashbacks. Yeah, Zappa has flashbacks. Is there more characters that have flashbacks? Probably. Fei Xiao has flashbacks. Can't say his name. The Jachiu, the fox healer. Fei Xiao is doctor. So there's like everybody has flashbacks, which I don't like because it's flashbacks of growth they already have, but we don't get to see them grow. It's like, oh yeah, they grew. This is what they were as a child, but now they're like this because of that. And it's like I kind of don't care. But because of the Flame Chaser uh comparisons, I might have a bias with these characters. I might forgive the flashbacks. Maybe. Not really. But maybe. After all, we don't know. Is there anything I'm missing in this flashback? Flashback? I say flashbacks
By
so
the
much. It's not
then
flashback.
carefully molded
Oh wait, so this is who are you? You're the god of you're like no. Where are you? I missed it. You're this god, right? What god are you?
their prophecy and Orne will
Oh
hide
wait,
in
we didn't get to see this
tides of
god.
mist,
We didn't get to see Onyx,
their prophecy silent.
the
Tiny
Time Reaper.
cradle of knowledge, grove of epiphany. Are the sages there, willing to provide their knowledge? No.
Wait, so this is not a so we don't know who this is actually. But it's I think it's this the same as this person.
Earth. Then carefully molded humans and
Oh, so carefully treated the
with a
humans.
calendar to mark the passage
Yeah,
of
weekdays and
time,
stuff like that to
giving
years.
birth to history.
I love the
Humanity
design.
thrived in a golden age. Their countless cities till
I don't know. This is a city in the sky, right? Like this is why it's like separate. It's because it's supposed to be in the sky.
the heretical black tide came from beyond.
So we don't know what the black tide is.
Mighty, the holy city.
Oh, the black tide is repelled by the sun because yeah, because black sun. Although it doesn't do anything because black is the absence of light.
Was the price we paid. Now
Wait, so he's just sleeping. So like he's technically still alive.
darkness envelops Amphorid.
Also, are the Aeons gonna play a part in this quest? Because it seems like they already have their own god system. Or the Aeons really gonna we know that the Aeons are like kind of recent. For example, the Honkai is older than like Kevin, not Kevin, Kevin. Like Honkai Impact Kevin is older than the Aeons, pretty sure. Like the Aeons are pretty recent. Like Nanook is like one of the youngest Aeons, if you think about it. And that's kind of like not long of a time for gods, so-called gods. So like, are they gonna play by the Aeon's power system, I guess? The Aeon system? Because they seem to already have their own system, which is the Titans.
Yes, and the horns of war sound from within Castrum
This
Krem's
reminds me of that Genshin place,
ruins. The black
Nikado.
tide took Nikador,
Nikado, the god of strife.
the Titan.
Titan
Their
strife,
armies
sorry.
now raise their spears, vowing to slit
Yeah, he just looks too lanky. I also don't know. So like he's like two people in one.
his broken world aflame. The messengers beg,
Who are the
hasten
messengers?
to Anasopolis.
So this is where the
Dawn
Time
will
Reaper is.
through all the leaves, and even Circe's the reason Titan has entered death's embrace.
Okay, so she's dead. Cersei's. I assume that she is dead.
Promised to guide the deceased back to the River of Souls.
This Thanatos? Wait, is this Castorus's dragon thing?
But even when the ocean waves have fallen silent,
What is this?
where is the Reaper who protects the lost?
Okay, so it seems to just be a guide. It's just a Grim Reaper. Nothing fancy. Yeah, it's not a god of death, it's the god of guiding the departed.
Command of the hand shadow.
I can't see the wings. I also can't see its base, but they're both purple.
And
Wait, is this a
who
tail?
protects the
Oh,
lost?
these tentacles. What is this? It's a long tail.
Have you closed your eyes,
So
leaving
it does have multiple eyes. Also, what is this?
God of the sky? Why have you closed your eyes,
Let's see, an airship. What is this?
leaving humanity alone in the eye?
What if this isn't the god? Which is this?
Have you closed your eyes, leaving humanity alone?
Like, it's just an eyeball riding a mech.
Only continues to bear the dawn.
I want to know how big this guy is. Like, well, actually, well, we're gonna see
But the
Kevin
holy
stream.
city's walls will not stand eternal.
Why
The
not?
age of titans has fallen, and only
Okay, this guy's big. Honestly, yeah, then he's gonna be connecting the signet of strife, signet of death, signet of creation. What is Kefali's thing?
heaven mark the thrusage of time, giving birth some from beyond the action. The holy
Protection, I assume.
split the gods' core flames.
So like, oh, so we're gonna meet all the gods, and then he's gonna have. Oh, so wait, Kevin, this guy. Kevin is going to meet each god, and the god, he's gonna take their core flame. He's gonna get like a flashback, and then he's going to meet the other gods, get their core flames, get their flashbacks or stories, I guess.
And reform this broken world.
Can he do that? Man, pretty good. Uh, I like this one, and I'm more hyped to it because it's more kind of realistic and more history based. Penacony is too fantastical. Yes, fantasy. This one seems to be more realistic. Not realistic. It's like history grounded, mythological. That's the word. Mythological. It's more based on myths. I can say it. Mythological. There we go. So seems. So I'm more hyped for this than Penacony. And like, as much as people say Penacony is good, I don't like it that much. But maybe it's because maybe it's because of me. It's easier to say a lot of negatives than it is to say good. Like I can nitpick a bunch of things about Honkai Star, but other than saying, hey, Honkai Star was great, I can't really like say good things about it. It's just better, not better, easier to nitpick. But yeah, I am interested in this.